So there's been a lot of natural disasters that have been going on in the Appalachian regions, eastern Tennessee, Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina. A lot of damages, a lot of roads been washed away, a lot of towns been washed away, a lot of overall damages, communities lost, lives lost. It's a very heartbreaking ordeal, people who can't get out, either due to vehicles or not be able to travel over the terrain by foot, people who don't have animals to help them travel over the terrain. A lot of bad disaster. One thing that pisses me off is that though the Appalachian area has always been at least semi-rebellious against authority, they've always had good reason to. Government can go spend billions and trillions of dollars on supplying weapons to other countries, but they don't want to help the small communities that help build this country of ours. They don't want to help the communities that give this land history of any kind. The good folks of this country. $750 for any one person or any community. Politicians showing up just for a vanity project. It's no good. Appalachia is about to show America what strong community really stands for, what it really looks like. Government doesn't give a fuck about you or anybody else. So it's time to quit licking their boots and get back to being a community. The kind of community that Appalachia is setting. And I think the Appalachian region, the disasters going on with them, is a prime example of how little you can actually trust FEMA or the Red Cross. Or reports have been going that FEMA's been confiscating all sorts of donations that have been made in an attempt towards the Appalachian area, North Carolina, South Carolina, parts of Tennessee. You can't trust FEMA. To an extent, some people might think they have good intent, but it's seeming more and more that they ain't nothing but a business in it for their own interests, their own profits. And that's the way the Red Cross has been for a while. But I don't know. I can't speak on behalf of the Red Cross, but when it comes to FEMA, you can't trust them. All the donations and supplies and help that have been going out towards the people of this region have come from other peoples who either grew up there or have a heartfelt attachment to it. People who know what community stands for. So if you're one of these people that's hoping that the government will come in and help the Appalachian region, help any section of these states that's being devastated, washed away, that need to be rebuilt, one of these people who's saying they need to go in and help and give all that military money to them to help out, they ain't going to. I'm neither right wing or left wing. In my eyes, they're both wings on the same dead buzzard line on the middle of a Mississippi highway in the middle of September. And more these days, neither party is worth a damn. You can say all you want, well, better blue than you or better red than dead, but part of that mindset, you're part of the problem. quit licking their boots. This is an example of how community needs to be community. Community is the only one that's ever been worth a damn. Community is more than sharing a little smiley face every now and then with somebody on TikTok or any of these other websites. Harris don't give a damn about Appalachia. She don't give a damn about East Tennessee, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina. She don't give a damn. Her just as much as any other politician, if they act like they care, if they're going around sharing any 30-second, 1-minute clips, it's all for a vanity project. Voting's coming up soon. It's all for a vanity project to them. Try to get your votes. And that's just as much a problem as anything else. So Appalachia, you've always been a strong community. You always have been. Very diverse community. Very strong-rooted community. Don't let lack of government help bring your spirits down. Don't. It's going to be tough and it's not going to be easy to rebuild. But don't let it bring your spirits down. Because right now, as much as I hate that it's come through from disaster, y'all are setting the example of what kind of community this country needs to be. And I'm proud of y'all, and I always have been, and I always will be. And I love y'all. I always have, and I always will. Now, there's a part of me also that believes that the government wants y'all to waste away so they can come in for that land. Y'all are going to come back stronger than ever. You will. Tight-knit and strong. You'll never waste away. Even if you had youth who were on the fence or ashamed about being there, I think this will bring forth strength that they may not have known they had before to help build up. Of course, I know that they've been raised in a way that they're likely doing that anyway. Stay Appalachia strong. And let me ask y'all a question. This wasn't originally part of any sort of this section of this video, but it seems like more and more in the Appalachia areas, and especially in rural towns, not too far away in these scenic, beautiful mountains of the Carolinas, the Virginias, Tennessee, that more and more people are coming down, scraping off mountain tops for their $1 million+ condos and shit like that for that mountain view, not realizing that they're bringing the prices up, taking the scenery away, taking the culture away. And let me ask you something. How many of them, and if you watching this are one of them, how many of y'all have gotten down there and helped out? If you haven't been, it's about damn time to get your hands dirty. And I'm not talking about socially. It's time to abandon that life. It's time to get your hands dirty, literally, and help out these communities you're taking land from and driving up prices in. Just for your convenient little vacation getaways. If you're one of those people who came down here just for the scenery, it's time to get your hands in the mud and help these communities out if you haven't been. Damn time.